Hi guys, it's Ali from JCW Ventures. Today we've got the MINI Countryman SE electric. So this is the highest spec electric Mini you can currently get. Performance wise, over 200 brake horsepower, all electric. So yeah, this is the powerhouse. I love it in this blue. It's got the burnished wheels as well, so this is sitting on 20s, a higher spec car. Yeah, it's something about that blue, something about a nice blue. It's got the black roof. Again, as we go to the back, we've got the new tail lights as well. Obviously this is the biggest Mini yet, and I saw one the other day in white, driving in traffic. It did look big in comparison, but no, it's big, but it is beautiful. I know it's a bit cliche with that saying, but I do love the look of it, how Mini have made its own. I know it's a BMW X1 underneath, it shares the same platform, but Mini have made it their own basically. I love that rear spoiler kind of here. It kind of flanks out and then it comes out and comes in. That's cool. I like this sort of goldy bronzy color sort of text as well that I'm using now. I love that as well, and even on the badges and everything here. These tail lights, they're much more better integrated than the hatch. That Spider-Man look on the hatch, it's a bit different than this. Obviously it lights up if I unlock it now. There we go. So it goes to that sequence as well. So yeah, so we've got the sequence going here. A little bit of a light show. Union jacks are still there to remain. Don't know how much it's going to show with the flicker rate with the camera. But yeah, going on back end, the shark fin essentially gone. It's more integrated now. So they have an aerial. The rear brake light as well, that's integrated into the rear spoiler as well. But yeah, as you know, like I said before in the previous videos, you know it's an electric car when it's got the flush door handles. So the flush door handles all around. It's riding on 20-inch wheels. These are the new sort of headlights as well. It's gone for a more of a hexagon shape instead of the round ones. I do like them as well. It does sort of feature nicely as well. Little startup and unlock again. You get that little feature coming through. Little startup sequence to welcome you to know where your car is. Yeah, so looking out here, it's got the off-road feel. As being electric as well, these are little cooling fans, so when the car gets a bit hot, that'll come in to cool the battery and everything, and the cooling system. But no, it's cool, it's good looking. I like it in this shade of blue, even like it in that aqua bluey green, greeny colour. It is a good looking car, to be fair. I enjoyed the look. I'm just going to go to the back as well. So actually a charging point there. All the electric Minis now, all the Minis, electric Countrymans or whatever, spec wise they've got electric tailgate. The beauty is huge, being the biggest Mini there is. Kind of showed that at the launch, where you can sort of fold back and click that up. You've got your charging point here. Obviously there is a bit more space. That hump isn't there on the petrol driven cars, but obviously with electric there's a less space in that sense. But again, still get a false floor, your charging cable, everything's in there. LED lighting all around. The nice interior. This one's got the cream leather. Push this button down, that's going to lock the car as well at the same time, so instead of having to faff around with your key when you are sort of going about your business. Again, the key is this sort of essentially a fob now, so you lock it with that, unlock it with that, open the boot with that, and that's a personalization button as well. So I'm just going to lock it again now. Lock the car now. So this is the back. So again, like with all the cars, they've got this kind of, so obviously you can spec this differently. So you got the blue fading into the brown. This one's got the cream interior, which is really nice. I do like how the logo's in this bluey color as well, and you got the triple color stitching here. So you got this burgundy color with this sort of baby light blue, and obviously you got the white. It really does make the cabin pop as well. So the seat is in my seat in driving position at the moment. So again, when you get in, it's nice and quiet. And this has got the, I do love these on the new Countryman as well. These kind of big grab handles, gives it kind of a hefty feel with it. This car is spec'd with the double panel sunroof, which is kind of cool. I'll probably demo that later on in the video as well, But again, that central speedo is something else, and that new interior, it's above and beyond anything, any electric car really, to be honest with you, because they kind of just have this nothingness now, which is like, where's the character? And Mini have brought this character back to the brand. I mean, it's really delightful. So again, I'm sitting there nice and comfortable. You got the central armrest, you got your 2 drink holders down here, which is nice. Like I said, I'm sitting there nice, comfortable. So ideally, if you got the armrest down, you got 2 adults sitting in comfortably. Probably at a push 3 adults here, so that's fine. If you got kids, plenty of space back then for them. And like with everyone, all kids, and obviously you got your own climate control back here, and you got 2 charging points. So there's no need to fight over charging points as well now. And even the front, there's 2 down there as well on that side of things. I just happen to have all my camera gear here at the moment. Plenty of space in the footwell. And another thing I do love as well is these vent controls. They kind of swivel, which is kind of cool. If I come in a bit further, show you what you mean. They kind of swivel around. It's kind of cool. Just makes life easier. So you get exactly where you want the system as well, which I love. So instead you're not really messing around with anything. You just got everything here. Space wise and how it makes you feel, the interior of the Mini Countryman is something special and something worth desiring as well now. I do like how that the rear view mirror is pillarless as well. There's no sort of plastic border, it's full there, so you can see it. And like with most people now, people love good Pano roof, and Mini have delivered on that double Pano roof. So yeah, that's kind of cool in that aspect. But yeah, let's just pull that back now. So that's all the way back. So the roof there, it's a nice feature. Some probably love a sunroof, and it just brings a bit more ambience into the car with the lighting. This one hasn't got the ambient lighting. On the hatch they had the ambient lighting across, so I'm not sure whether this is a spec on this car or not, but it's cool having the ambient lighting there as well. Cool having the sunroof. So yeah guys, I'm just going to jump back into the driver's seat now, sort of walk you through that as well. Again, the level of luxury on this model is a way stepping beyond previous models. You definitely feel it, you definitely deserve, you get exactly what you're paying for as well. Just set on the sunroof now. In here you can bring back the sunlight. Okay, yeah, you press it a few times and it automatically does it now. Yeah, but this, I guess one of the key selling points is this central speedo. So this infotainment system makes them surpass everyone. It is so fast and so quick with everything that you want it to do. So like here, driving settings you want to go through, just the responsiveness for the screen as well. It's amazing. It's on par with the iPhones, if I'm honest with you. I thought that in the lightness as well. Maybe you won't be able to see it, but you can see it well, even with the sunroof back as well. So Mini have done that. I guess it's been angled right as well in that sense. I still can't give a how. I really love this fabric kind of dash. It just adds a new level of luxury and experience as a whole. So you can put your phone down there to charge and everything. It just feels like they've thought everything through, what everyone kind of wants from a car now, and this electric push has allowed them to have it. And yeah, this one's got heated seats as well, so, and the heated steering wheel. So pop it here, let's press that, there you go. They come on straight away, to be fair. I can feel myself warming up. Annoyingly, whether you like it or not, the AC controls are through the screen. I would have preferred it if there was physical buttons, but again, maybe that's an LCI update. Again, it's a minor gripe and how fantastic this car is. But you're going to love the experience, just the way it makes you feel, the way it drives. Yeah, everything you kind of need in a car, Mini have now delivered on it. There's literally no escaping how good this car is. It deserves everything that you need to do, and this is another cool feature as well. So if you've gone somewhere new, it points out cool things in the local area. So there's a castle around the way, 6 miles away, So it's telling him about that. There's a place to eat, there's a park. So again, more family activity to do, whether you're doing your missus or your family, your kids. There's always something to be in. If anything, your kids will probably enjoy messing with this touchscreen as well. So yeah, everything you need, your mobile phone, adding media, the owner's books in here as well, rain prediction, the sounds, pedometers, the vehicle status, service the car. You can do a Wi-Fi hotspot here as well. And obviously with the key and stuff, you can personalize it. So if there's 2 sets of keys and your partner or someone else has, and in your family or something has the car, this car will set itself up for that person, which is kind of cool. You don't have to faff around with the settings. But no, it's cool. Now we're just going to cut away to the driving experience and tell you what I think and wrap up this review. And I hope you enjoy it. Alright guys, we're now in the Mini Countryman. We're just going to set out, get going. I've got the heated seats on and a heated steering wheel. So I'm going to try and just chill out and be relaxed in this car. From the get-go, when you are driving it, don't know how you're going to take this one, but it's got a Range Rover like feel to it, in the level of plushness, the materials that you're touching, how it makes you feel. There's a real comfortness to it, and I really do like this. It makes the car feel special, that and premium in that sense, because you've got that feel, and you've got that feel in the car, especially given the price point now. You feel you're driving something expensive, and it's well worth the money. Yeah, cars have got expenses over the years anyway, but like I said to you before, when I drive any car, I feel like it needs to be a sense of occasion, and this has it in abundance. Just the way the dash flows into the blue, into the sort of the brown, or the tan, more tan colour to be fair, makes the car feel really, really special. Makes you want to drive it more, to be honest with you. In that, when you buy something really expensive, you want to made to feel special, which is great, which is great in itself. And again, Mini nailed it with this here, this cream leather. So that's fantastic. It's got the double stitching, so it's got this maroon color with the blue that really works. Yeah, I still can't get over, whenever I get in these cars now, just the dash, the fabric thing is something totally different and unique to the brand, and across any price bracket as well. It makes Mini completely stand out like it first did when it first came out, and with the R53s, the first generation under BMW's ownership, you got on there with something different. It had the big central speedo, it had all the toggle switches, and this is the, I guess, the next revolution, to bring that forward, which is great. Because again, I felt like a lot of the time when the F56, the F series minis, they were kind of just following suit, and it was they weren't branching out to what they wanted and what they needed. It felt like it was just a evolution instead of a revolution. And this side of thing, this total new revolution. You got the central dash, the way you sit and feel. Again, these seats are great as well. They do hug you. That was one of my issues on the F series generations as well, that at least you get in here, I'm basically smothered with all the technology under the sun, basically. That central speedo, got all the information in the world, so Apple CarPlay, whatever, Android Auto, Spike being there as well with the personal assistant and everything. Everything in that sense is kind of great. You're getting a real experience. And when I drove the hatch as well, the Mini feeling is there. At the moment, I'm to join the Countryman, just pootling around town, waiting to get onto a bit more of the back roads that I can actually go out and see what the handling's about, and sort of take it from there. But in the first instance, again, it's City 4. The way it makes you feel is very much you're in a Range Rover. You got this big central console, which makes all the atmosphere, and it makes you feel good, and that's part of having a car as well. It's the way, like anything in life, the way it makes you feel. Yeah guys, we're just going to take the Electric Mini out now. Again, we kind of pooted around town. Just want to see how the Countryman feels when you are sort of going on the back roads, enjoying the speed, the feel in the car. Let's get into it. Did feel like it's got more than the hatchback there back then. Then again, we're not in go-kart mode yet, so if I change over the modes, see how it feels now. Get some more beat. Yeah, so that always gets you when you do that. So basically, when you put it in go-kart mode, it is like a woohoo. I'll understand when you hear it back on the audio. It makes a spectacle out of you going into that mode. But yeah, you don't really feel the weight per se. You're going over these bumps and crevices. Brakes are really good, and you can just put it in. It's got a lightness to it. There is feel. So when you are going again, it's got that Range Rover Sport feel to it, where like you can. It's got this floatiness to this, but you've got the handling. So you come around a bend and you can feel the way that the car leans in and it grips. So you're going in and you're feeling it as it grips, and it takes the corner really well. That's the thing as well. Notice as well, you have a heaps of confidence going into a corner as well, because it's flat. There's an initial bit of roll, but then it sort of picks up. It kind of stabilizes and fixing a point to where you're driving, and you really the mininess is still there basically. If you're sitting there debating, hang on, with the Countryman going so big now, has it still got that mini feel? It's got it in abundance, to be fair, which I'm glad about. I did feel like in the F series generation of Mini that feel was kind of lost, and they've brought it back now. Just going to put my foot down. Ironically, when you let off in go-kart mode, it gives kind of a bit of a burble. Again, it's harking back to obviously the R generation Minis, where that you got burble on the overrun. And obviously, again, a lot of the time in certain countries now, even with the F series Minis, when they've gone out of production, certain countries didn't get the burble. That was taken out, which is quite sad. Ironically, that happened in Germany. A friend of mine in Germany, he had his, and the burble was taken out there. So it just kind of lost like the UK and sort of other countries that had the burble. But that's cool. You definitely feel. This is definitely a Mini still. I do like the push back in the seat from the electric. So this being the SE model, you do get that push, that electric push, which is welcomed. The traction's great as well. You just kind of put your foot down when you're off and gone, which is nice as well. Well, that's what you want really. You want the car to give you a good sense of occasion, which again the new Mini does that in abundance. The road feel, it does everything that you want it to do. Yeah, we'll go back around here basically. When you do get on the brakes when you need them, it stops in abundance there. I guess the idea of that electric motor is now, yeah, you can just sort of plant it like I am now. It sort of, whatever you want it to do, it does it. There's no sort of like VW group understeer, or there's no feel. You've got the feel in abundance, You know exactly where the wheels are, where to point them, and where they are at any given moment. So it gives you that that assistance and feel. And my worry was with this next generation, I mean, how the range is going to be. So the range is fine, like I said to you, I'm going around so far, regeneration and everything. It's worked, and I think that was the disappointment with the first generation electric minis, is you're paying such a price point as well, because it's probably one of the most expensive electric cars out there, but then you didn't get the range, and a lot of times the Chinese or the Korean, like Hyundai and everything, and every single day there's a Chinese brand coming out with an electric car. Their range and their price points is you can't really, it's unrivaled, unmatched in that sense. But these, with a new Countryman, you're getting that range, the premium feel as well, and knowing that you're back in a Mini and the car does everything you want it to do. Yeah, you're just fully confident. Like even there on that S bend, you kind of took in and went in and took the car in a stride, and the way I wanted to quickly weave in and out. That mini feel is truly still there. And if you're on the fence about it, again, same with electric hatch. I drove that and I wasn't sure about it. Again, I think it's a no-brainer on any of them now. Really, you want to have it. It's not a question. It's basically, how can I get into that price point as quickly as possible, whether by finance or buying it outright or doing a short-term lease. You are going to enjoy this car, and not even that, if you got a family and kids and the missus and stuff, this will fit around your lifestyle as well, because it does everything. I can poot around town and do stuff and whatever I need to do. I'm comfortable in all aspects. I've got the heated steering wheel, I've got heated seats. I've got this amazing new sat nav and system. I'll be honest, out of anything I've seen, they've integrated it seamlessly. So I think a lot of Minis spent a lot of time on this central speedo, and they've done an amazing job. Whoever that team is, I applaud you on every single level, on every single metric. You've nailed it, and that's what I felt with the previous generation's Minis. There wasn't that feel that I had something that was special again as either as a first generation Mini or a second gen. And the F56 kind of lost its way. I guess it's like a musician thing. It's the third album basically in that sense, and you're trying to make sense of where to take the brand. You carrying what you need to do, or do you bring it back to the sense of let's try something new? And Mini they missed the mark on that sense. The F-Series Minis didn't really resonate with me in that way, but this one, with the new electric Mini, new Countryman, I even saw when I went to Munich for the first time and saw this car, and I was like, I can actually see this being my next car, and it probably will be my next new car that I'll do buy. Yeah, every single aspect, the look, the feel, the way it makes you feel, just literally coming up to it, especially in this blue paint. I'm not sure what the colour is, but I'll put that in the description when I put out the spec and stuff for this car. The simple fact is, just buy one, go for a test drive. If you're still unsure, even after this review, is literally the car that can kind of do it all. I can put the missus in, I put the kids in, I've got all my stuff in, and still have that Mini feel, still keep with the Mini brand, but I've got something more practical. I can put stuff in and do stuff and not worry about the boot. And again, I can't fault the car by any means. It's literally perfect. Yeah. The only thing I probably will gripe is I think this steering wheel is a bit too thick. I wish it was a bit thinner. But just the road feel, the road presence of the car, Mini have nailed it. And again, I want to thank Sandal Minis for giving the opportunity to drive this car, have it all day with them basically, and enjoy them and enjoy the moment I have on every single metric, the way it makes you feel. I'm sitting here nice and comfortable. I'm enjoying it. I'm back in a Mini, and I'm actually happy again being with the brand. And that they've done it so right when they lost their way with the F Series generation Minis, and they've finally come back to the look and feel of the first gen and the second gen. So well done, Mini. It's a great car. Buy one. You'll know as soon as you test drive one yourself. Go and look and feel with them. You'll fall in love with it on soul level. And again, it sort of makes me happy again that Mini is found his way, found its soul and its essence, and it's now been distilled in these new generations of Mini. So I'm looking forward to driving the JCW version of this, getting into the JCW hatch. Yes, it's a shame that they're not manuals anymore, but again, the experience that you get now is different. It brings back, at least it brings back the road handling feel. It feels special. At least that aspect I can say, well, I can forgive the manual thing, but as a better car and a better experience as well, it should be like from the first gen and second gens. This third generation Countryman, yeah, it's perfect. I can't really fault it. But as guys, this is another review of the new Mini range. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe and share it around. I want to grow the channel further, give and go to launches, and give you the honest opinion on all these cars, because I do love the brand. I wasn't really liking the direction that it has gone, and it's now course corrected to where I want it to be. So I'm happy. You'll love it as much as I have done. And as always guys, it's always a Mini adventure.